In the highly anticipated final season of the popular Netflix series Stranger Things, the creators have demonstrated their attentiveness to detail by promptly addressing a small but noticeable editing error that caught the eye of dedicated fans. The issue revolved around a piece of clothing worn by one of the younger characters, Holly Wheeler, during a tense and dramatic scene in the show's penultimate volume. Holly Wheeler, portrayed in this season by the talented young actress Nell Fisher, finds herself in a perilous situation, entangled in the sinister vines controlled by the villain Vecna. As she struggles to free herself from one of the eerie pods in which Vecna has trapped several children, her sweater rides up slightly, revealing an undershirt with a prominent logo. Sharp-eyed viewers quickly pointed out that this shirt bore the branding of Under Armour, a sportswear company that, in the context of the show's timeline, should not have existed yet. The series is firmly set in the year 1987, capturing the essence of mid-1980s small-town America with its nostalgic references to pop culture, fashion, and technology of that era. Under Armour, however, was not founded until 1996, nearly a decade later, making the appearance of its logo a clear anachronism. This kind of historical inaccuracy, even in a supernatural thriller filled with alternate dimensions and telekinetic powers, stood out to fans who pride themselves on immersing fully in the show's meticulously crafted world. The mistake occurred in Episode 7, aptly titled The Bridge, which forms part of the second volume of the season's release. This volume dropped on the streaming platform during the holiday period, allowing millions of viewers to binge-watch the concluding chapters of the long-running story. As episodes unfolded, revealing more about the battle against Vecna, played menacingly by Jamie Campbell Bower, and the mysteries of the Upside Down, fans began discussing various elements online, including this wardrobe slip-up. Social media platforms buzzed with reactions shortly after the release. Many users shared screenshots and clips highlighting the Under Armour shirt visible beneath Holly's green sweater as she clawed her way to freedom in the dark, otherworldly realm known as the Abyss or Dimension X. Some fans expressed amusement at the oversight, with one commenting that the modern athletic brand appearing in a 1980s setting felt more disturbing than the horrors perpetrated by Vecna himself. Others took a more lenient view, acknowledging that errors can occur in large-scale productions and that it did not detract significantly from the overall enjoyment of the narrative. The response from the show's creators, known as the Duffer Brothers, was swift and discreet. Without much fanfare, the scene was edited in the streaming version to remove the offending logo. Now, when viewers watch Holly's escape sequence, the shirt appears plain, seamlessly blending into the period-appropriate attire. This quiet correction exemplifies the team's commitment to maintaining the integrity of their vision, especially in a finale that has been years in the making. Holly's role in this season marks a significant expansion from her previous appearances. In earlier seasons, the character, formerly played by twin actresses, remained largely on the periphery, unaware of the extraordinary events involving her siblings and their friends. However, in the concluding storyline, Holly emerges as a pivotal figure. Her involvement becomes crucial in helping another key character, Max, break free from Vecna's psychological grip. The Duffer Brothers have shared in interviews that Holly's importance grew organically during the writing process. Initially, they had not planned for her to play such a central part, but as the plot developed, her storyline intertwined more deeply with the larger arc, particularly in resolving elements tied to Vecna's mind control. This evolution reflects the broader themes of the series: family bonds, unexpected heroism from unlikely sources, and the blurring lines between the ordinary and the supernatural. Holly's journey from a background child to a hero in her own right adds emotional depth to the finale, emphasizing how the threats from the Upside Down affect every member of the community, even the youngest. The quick fix to the editing error also highlights the interactive nature of modern television consumption. In the era of streaming and instant online feedback, creators can respond in real time to audience observations, enhancing the viewing experience post-release. It serves as a reminder of the passionate fanbase that has supported Stranger Things since its debut, contributing theories, analyses, and critiques that keep the conversation alive. Beyond this specific incident, the season delves into unresolved threads from previous years, tying together character arcs that have spanned multiple volumes. The battle against Vecna reaches its climax, with alliances forming and sacrifices made in the fight to protect Hawkins from interdimensional dangers. Elements like the group's dynamics, individual growth, and callbacks to iconic moments from earlier seasons all contribute to a satisfying conclusion. The attention to period details has always been a hallmark of the show, from the fashion and music to the gadgets and slang. Vintage clothing, arcade games, and references to 1980s films create an authentic atmosphere that transports viewers back in time. Occasional oversights, like this one, are rare but understandable given the complexity of producing such a visually rich series. Fan reactions varied widely, showcasing the diversity within the community. Some viewed it as a fun Easter egg hunt gone wrong, while others appreciated the humility in correcting it without drawing excessive attention. Discussions on forums and social sites explored similar past mistakes in other shows and movies, turning the event into a broader conversation about production challenges. Ultimately, this minor correction does not overshadow the triumphs of the season. The performances, particularly from the ensemble cast, continue to shine, with newer additions like Nell Fisher bringing fresh energy to established family dynamics. The storytelling balances horror, heart, and humor, delivering payoffs for long-teased mysteries. As the series wraps up, moments like Holly's bravery stand out, symbolizing hope and resilience. The Duffer Brothers' willingness to refine details post-release ensures that the legacy of Stranger Things remains polished, allowing future rewatches to feel immersive and timeless. The impact of such fixes extends to preserving the show's rewatchability. New viewers discovering the series years from now will encounter a version free of these distractions, focusing purely on the narrative excellence. In reflecting on the entire run, from the disappearance of Will Byers in the first season to the epic confrontations in the last, the attention to fan feedback has been a key factor in its success. This incident is just one example of how the creators value their audience's investment. Expanding on the character of Holly, her development provides poignant moments amid the chaos. Previously sheltered, her exposure to the horrors forces growth, mirroring the journeys of older characters who faced similar awakenings. The scene in question,